Okay,
Yes.
tell me about this thing.
So this could arguably be my favorite guitar in the world. It's just amazing. So I called Paul and I said, can we design a guitar? He's like, all right, Mark, if you come up to the factory and you draw it with me, well, I'll think about it. So we went up there and got on the dry erase board, and it's me and Paul and Bev and Rich and maybe 4 or 5 of us. And Paul gets up there and kind of makes an outline. And I was like, well, what if we made this less sharp or this and that? He's like, here, take the pen. So we were drawing it together. We drew this thing together, and then and of course it's got Explorer-esque, it's kind of that
Although
shape.
totally its own thing.
Yeah. Well, there's only so many things you can do with a guitar, right? So he had his wizard come in the room, and he took the picture of the dry erase board, and he came back 15 minutes later with this rotisserie 3D image of the whole guitar. I'm like, what? That is incredible. And I have all the screenshots, saved somewhere. But there's only 4 of these. This was the very last one they just made. I've got this one and one it's like a black burst. It's like darker than this one. Then I've got just a pure black one, then I've got a brown one. Yeah. But this is my favorite one.
Oh God, that wood is just so beautiful.
And I don't realize how off I am with my aim, because I've tore it up. But
yeah, that's some aggressive playing.
I've had so many folks say, where can I get one? Where can I get one? And I tell Paul and Bev, I'm like, guys, these folks want this guitar. Why don't we make a limited run or make another signature model? And it's a 3-piece top. They'd have to develop a brand new CNC machine. It would be another corner of the factory.
Okay, Paul, the ball's in your court.
That's right.
The people want it.
He's gonna hate this.
Yeah.
Every time we go to dinner, me and Paul, he's like, okay, that damn guitar, we're not making it. It's like, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 15 guitars if you just shut up about that guitar. So he nice enough to make it for me, but I don't think he wants to get into the business of making them. But it's called Stella. We put Stella on the headstock. Stella's my daughter, and that's why I have all these. People will be like, yeah, Ukraine, because of course I'm supporting Ukraine, but these are the Down syndrome colors. Oh. That's why it's on there. My daughter has Down syndrome, and people will be like, the Ukraine flag has blue on the top. Like, yeah, but this is
different
serving two purposes, I guess now.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Stella, and it's beautiful. It plays great. It's Paul signed it, custom built it for me, and
that's beautiful. God, how do you even get a case for that, right?
It's a big case.
Yeah,
it's a big case. Yeah. But it's the ones I have at home. That's tough because the cases are they're that thick and this big, and they take up all the room.
Yeah.
So
totally worth it.
Yeah. Paul and Rich tried to give me this guitar that they made for Lady Gaga. It was a pink guitar that shot out in all 4 directions, and the case was as big as that drum riser.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want that guitar. I'm not going to play it. Here, take it, Mark. Just play it a couple times. I'm not going to play it live.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.